up, guys? Coach Todd here from rippedclub.net. It is a pleasure to have you here. You smell that? Ooh, that's hard work. Yes. I just got done with the X3 workout. Awesome. Agility X, love it. Trenched. And actually, that's what I'm going to be talking about today is P90X3. I've been getting a ton of questions with people asking me, Todd, I'm doing P90X3, but I'm not seeing results. In fact, I've actually gained weight while doing P90X3. And I'm getting more and more of these questions the more and more people who attempt P90X3. They're emailing me, asking me these questions. And there are a number of things that could actually be going on that are the reason you're not seeing progress, or as you see it, progress. That wasn't an insult, I'm sorry, but I'll explain. There's actually 5 reasons that you might be in what people would call a plateau, or you've possibly even gained weight while you're doing P90X3. So let's go ahead and let's cover those 5 things. All right. So the number one question I get is, I am following the program perfectly. Why isn't it working? And I'll tell you, the human body is an amazing machine that is so well designed, has so many mechanisms designed into it. It's phenomenal. And one of those mechanisms that the human body has is something that's necessary for survival. So whenever you have certain stimulus or a certain change, your body actually releases a chemical into the body called cortisol. And you might have heard about cortisol and how it causes weight gain and all this stuff. But cortisol is actually a survival mechanism. And when you start, damaging muscle tissue, that's what you're doing when you're lifting, doing resistance training and training heavy, you're tearing muscle tissue. Cortisol releases into the body, and it actually helps your body retain water to repair those muscles. So, you might actually see some weight gain from added water retention from your body producing this chemical as a survival mechanism. Okay. The second question I get a lot is, Coach Todd, I'm barely eating anything and I'm still not losing weight. And I would say to that therein lies the problem. You are barely eating anything. You're doing a program like P90X3 that is as intense as P90X3. You have to be fueling your body. The reason you're not seeing any changes, you're not seeing any weight loss or fat loss, is because your body is going into another survival mechanism mode where it says, holy crap, we're starving. We're going to hold on to all this fat as much as possible because, we just might die. Your body is going into survival mode again. So, the easy solution to that is up the calories. All right. The number three thing I get from people most commonly now concerning P90X3 and results is, I've been doing these hard workouts, Coach Todd, and I'm still not seeing any results, and I don't know what to do, and my wife is bothering me, and okay. Anyway, so you're doing these hard workouts, and you're not seeing results, and you've been doing it for weeks, okay? But here's the thing. May I suggest something? With your permission, I'm going to suggest that you might possibly not be challenging yourself. If you notice, I've seen it in my challenge groups where people say, oh, these workouts are getting easier. Okay? As soon as the workouts start getting easier, you need to start making them harder. You need to start jumping higher. You need to start jumping farther. You need to start pushing yourself harder. If you exercise with the same intensity, okay, your body has nothing to adapt to, therefore it will not change. So go ahead, push harder in your workouts, and you might see a change if you've been consistently giving the same amount of effort for the past few weeks. So bump up the intensity. All right, the number 4 thing, I get this from the ladies a lot. I've gotten it from a few men, but they say, my friend and I are doing the exact same thing, and she is seeing results and I'm not. And you guys hate each other now? No, I'm kidding. But there is something, okay, this happens all the time. It happens in my challenge groups. People will be on week 2 and they're like, oh my gosh, I've lost 14 pounds in 2 weeks. And someone else does the exact same stuff, sticks to their nutrition, and they gained a pound. It's like, what the freak, man? And it can be frustrating. I understand that. I get that. But there's something, a big jumble of words called specificity of adaptation. And what that states is that the body will take anywhere from 3 to 12 weeks to respond to new stimuli, okay? And that stimuli being an intense workout program, a new nutrition plan, okay? Now 3 to 12 weeks, that's a really broad range. That's a big range. And it all depends on your genetic makeup, how your body chooses to react to it. The best thing you can do is not measure your progress on a day-to-day basis, but measure it over a longer period of time. That's why it's so important that you're consistent. Okay, this isn't just a 90-day program. You're trying to develop the habits necessary for a healthy lifestyle that'll take you into your 80s and 90s so that someone doesn't have to help you go to the bathroom when you're old. You can actually get up and go do it yourself and even control your bodily functions when you're old. All right? That's the goal of this, is a healthy lifestyle. So stop measuring your progress on a day-to-day basis because, depending on your genetic makeup, it could take your body a lot longer than most people to respond to the changes you're making. So I believe in you. Just stick with it because I know you can do it. All right. And the fifth thing, final thing, and then we're done. I forgot what it was. Hold on. Oh, I remember. I lost all this weight in the beginning, and now it's stopped. Okay? And what most people do when they start out a program, they read the nutrition plan. I'm going to link to the P90X3 nutrition plan right below. Through this whole video, I'm just going to put a link to my video on the P90X3 nutrition plan. I want you to watch that after this and understand it. Understand it front and back, through and through. Okay? So after this video, they'll click that. You'll have to rewind and then click it if you finish this video. But the question I get, the fifth one is, I lost all this weight in the beginning, now it's stopped. Okay? Chances are, when you started, you were operating at the largest calorie deficit you could possibly operate at. So let's say you're at for example, 1,800 calories on the P90X3 nutrition plan, right? Okay, well, say by day 60, you're not seeing any, or day 30, we'll do day 30. After 4 weeks of P90X3, you're not seeing any weight loss anymore. You're like, what the crap? I'm doing the same thing. Okay, well, here's what's happening. Your body, through these intense workouts, okay, your body is actually becoming more efficient. Here's what happened. It needs more fuel in order to continue operating at that intensity. So this is a situation where you're actually starving. Your body is not getting the fuel it needs. So if you've lost a bunch of weight in the beginning and then it just stops, okay, try upping your calorie intake. Seems counterintuitive, but it works. When I did my original P90X transformation, I was at 1,900 calories a day. All of a sudden, I stopped losing weight. Boom, bumped it up to 2,300 calories a day, started losing weight again. Started like crazy. Okay, your body becomes a more fuel-efficient machine. It needs more fuel to operate at that intensity. Feed it more fuel, you're going to see it operate more efficiently. You're going to it's going to get rid of that body fat like crazy. So I hope these 5 things, that's 10. I hope these 5 things helped you guys out. I hope it gives you a sense of comfort that, you're not doing something wrong. And if you are, hopefully these tips have showed you where you are in error and you can correct that and see the best results possible. So if you have any questions at all, post them in the comments below, or you can email me at coachtodd@ripclub.net. And if you want one-on-one coaching from me, I'll put a link in the description of this video. You can click on that and you can actually make me your free coach. I will give your emails and correspondence priority, and I do personally answer all of my emails. I don't have some person in a third world country, going through my emails for me. I'm responding to you directly, helping you directly. So if you would like me to be your free coach, I would love to have you on the team, get you connected with the rest of the team, and just rock this world out of your results, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Love you guys. See you on the next video.